girl has just signed the divorce papers, and then she makes one more request. She wants to keep living with her ex-husband for 1 month. The husband's sister loses it. Wasn't she the one who begged for this divorce? The girl doesn't explain. She just looks down and plays the victim. That's when everyone freezes, because nothing about this makes sense. The truth is, the girl only took one nap, and woke up inside a novel. In her hand is a signed divorce agreement. She freezes on the spot. When she sees the name on the papers, she realizes the nightmare. She's become the novel's greedy, villainous wife. The original owner's fate flashes through her mind. She demanded divorce every day, became a simp for a scumbag, got divorced, got dumped again, then died in a car crash. Instant death. The girl feels the sky collapse. Such a handsome husband, and she doesn't even get to keep him for 1 second. She snatches the divorce papers, tries to tear them apart, but no matter how hard she pulls, the papers won't rip. Too thick. Even fate seems to agree. This marriage should end. The sister panics and grabs the papers back, afraid the girl might stay in the house any longer. The husband gives his ultimatum. Since the divorce is signed, she should move out today. The girl freezes again. Move out? Then where is she supposed to live? She immediately starts begging. She only asks for 1 more month. Seeing her sincerity, the man reluctantly agrees. The girl beams with joy. The sister, meanwhile, is furious. Soon, the girl enters the original owner's room. The room is filled with the man's awards. She can't help but complain. How stupid was the original owner? She had a handsome scientist husband, yet chose to simp for a scumbag. Just then, her phone buzzes, a message from the scumbag. The girl remembers the plot instantly, gets furious, and tells him to get lost. She deletes every single contact, then collapses onto the bed, hungry and exhausted. Suddenly, a smell drifts upstairs. The girl follows it without thinking. Turns out her mother-in-law is cooking. Her mouth instantly waters. Seeing the parents struggling over the menu, the girl blurts out a suggestion. The parents freeze. Since when does a guest order food? The girl senses something's off, quickly offers to help. Before they can react, she grabs the dishes and runs into the kitchen. The father-in-law is stunned. Did she take the wrong medicine? The mother-in-law can't help complaining. She never eats at home. And now she's entering the kitchen? The father-in-law suddenly realizes the truth. She regrets the divorce. She's trying to stay. The mother-in-law freezes. Just then, the girl interrupts them. The mother-in-law rushes in to help. Seeing the girl cook for the first time, the father-in-law announces confidently, "Add another dish." The girl lights up instantly. The mother-in-law smiles and adds, "Let's make braised ribs too." The girl shouts happily, "Mom, you're the best." She hugs the mother-in-law tightly. Both parents freeze in shock. It's as if the girl has completely forgotten she was the one who demanded a divorce. After a few minutes, the sister-in-law came home from work. The girl only reaches out to grab a bowl. The sister-in-law reacts like she's seen a ghost. She immediately starts questioning everything. Before the mother-in-law can answer, the girl calmly scoops soup for her. The sister-in-law panics. She secretly snaps a photo and sends it straight to her brother, thinking the divorce is off. Seeing her sudden enthusiasm, the mother-in-law misunderstands. She thinks the girl regrets the divorce. She quickly signals the father-in-law. The moment he opens his mouth, the girl understands everything. They're afraid she'll stay for good, so she explains right away. She just needs 1 month. Once she earns rent money, she'll move out immediately. The sister-in-law finally relaxes, but the kind-hearted mother-in-law softens. She comforts the girl gently. "If you ever have trouble, you can ask your ex-husband for help." Before the girl can respond, the sister-in-law cuts in. She says she has a spare apartment. The girl lights up instantly. She thanks her repeatedly. The sister-in-law scoffs. She just doesn't want her clinging to her brother. Meanwhile, the man sees a message from his sister. His expression freezes instantly. In the photo, the girl is helping around the house. His brain short-circuits on the spot. He immediately clarifies. They are not back together. The sister-in-law finally relaxes and tells him not to come home these days, just in case the girl gets ideas. Meanwhile, the girl is fully focused on the food. She's completely satisfied. If she could eat like this every day, she'd stay single forever. But soon, she realizes something's wrong. They're already divorced. It's time to give up the bedroom. So she moves to the guest room. Clean and neat. No packing needed. She turns off the light and falls asleep. Late at night, the sound of running water wakes her. A man steps out of the bathroom, fresh from the shower, muscles clearly defined. The girl's eyes widen instantly. Is this a dream? Free muscle content? She's completely mesmerized. Then, suddenly, the light turns on. Both of them freeze. They stare at each other. "Why are you here?" The girl reacts first. She explains quickly. She already gave up the master bedroom. Why is he in the guest room? The man goes silent. then reminds her calmly. She kicked him out half a year ago. Does she really not remember? The girl's memory snaps back. The original owner did this. Instant social death. She hurriedly explains again. They're divorced now. The master bedroom should be his. The man nods silently, his expression unreadable. The girl feels awkward. Is he afraid she'll cling to him? Suddenly, he turns off the light. Her heart jumps. Is he staying? But no. He turns around and walks out, leaving her confused, and him equally puzzled. This ex-wife feels like a completely different person. The next day, the girl started trying to find ways to make money. The girl is about to make her resume, but she doesn't even remember her own education. So she digs through her certificates, and then she sees it, an English Level 4 certificate. That's enough for her. She decides to apply for a professional translator job. But it gets even crazier. She gives herself a screen name. She eats 3 bowls every meal. So she names herself 3 Bowls Lady, and she's not done yet. She adds another line to the resume, able to translate English, French, and German. Hold on, doesn't she only have an English Level 4 certificate? Soon, the brag-filled resume is finished. She sends it out confidently. What she doesn't know is, the resume gets forwarded, straight to her sister-in-law. The sister-in-law only sees the name, 3 Bowls Lady. She has no idea it's her, but the moment she reads the resume, her interest is instantly sparked. She reaches out first, but keeps the price low. $10 per 1,000 words. The girl replies coldly, $100 per 1,000 words. Not a cent less. That answer lights a fire. The sister-in-law's competitive streak kicks in. She sends over a test file immediately. The girl doesn't hesitate. She starts typing by hand. Just a few minutes later, the translated file is sent back. The sister-in-law stares at the screen. Idioms even AI can't handle, perfectly translated into 3 languages. She starts questioning reality. Was human evolution optional for her alone? She raises the offer, $150 per 1,000 words. But there's a condition. 5 projects at the same time. The girl refuses immediately. She only accepts 1 project. The sister-in-law is stunned. The girl explains calmly. She just wants to lie flat. So the sister-in-law switches tactics. 1 project pays $15,000. 5 projects make $80,000. Isn't that tempting? The girl pauses. She's about to be kicked out of the house. She needs rent money. After a brief thought, she agrees to take 2 projects. The sister-in-law is speechless. 1 or 2 makes no real difference. The girl offers her life philosophy. I don't have money. I'm just too lazy to earn it. At that moment, the sister-in-law finally understands. She's met a top-tier slacker. Right after finishing the job call, she hears her mother-in-law calling. The girl rushes downstairs immediately, eyes locked on the food. She greets them briefly, then switches to full eating mode. 1 bite in, her eyes light up. This is the best food she's ever had. She doesn't slow down. 1 bowl, 2 bowls, 3 bowls. The mother-in-law laughs. All the meat is gone. She'll have to buy more tomorrow. Hearing that, the girl immediately volunteers. She can help. After all, she's been eating and living here for free. It's time to contribute. Watching this scene, no one mentions the divorce anymore.